episode of Excelsior Music's Feed the Birds here with Tyler Arcari, and today we're talking about articulations. And one of the problems that I see with articulations is everywhere I go, it seems like they all sound the same. Whether it's an accent, whether it's staccato, whether it's a marcato, they sound hard, and tongued hard, and short. So Tyler, your thoughts on that?
I think we're all trying to capture what the composer wanted and at the same time fit the piece. So I think if we just take a step back, listen, and try not to just be so absolute with our articulations. You know, staccato can sound different depending on the piece and the composer.
Sure. Style period?
Yeah.
Of course, things like that. It's also important to understand that you have to teach students the difference. Like I think of accent, I think it just like you would accent a certain part of a word, you emphasize it. So I like to use with students the word emphasize instead of necessarily accent. And what you do when you emphasize a part of the word is use more air behind it. So I think that's really important too. Stylistically too, is it Baroque? Is it Mozart? Is it Beethoven? You wouldn't play them the same way. And I think you wouldn't play modern composers the same way too, depending on the style of the pieces that they write. So in terms of that, you really need to think about doing more with making the articulations different depending on the composer as well.
Using quality reference recordings, I think, and then, you know, the dreaded recording your own ensemble, letting them listen to it back versus what they were listening to for their reference recording, I think would be pretty eye-opening if you're trying to mimic something. You know, giving them what you want them to hear, what you want them to play, I think is very valuable to actually getting to accomplish it, because if they don't know what they're aiming for, they're never going to do it.
And I think some of that also can come in from singing, actually vocalizing the types of articulations that you want, and singing them in terms of, you know, the style that you're looking for. If you modeled it to them, then that's going to make it easier for them to understand what you're looking for as well. So that's another episode of Feed the Birds. We hope to see you again soon. This is Larry Clark and Tyler Arcari with Excelsior Music Publishing.